It's time now for the PHL Border News on this Wednesday morning, August 5th, 2015. Good morning to you all this lovely Wednesday morning here, August the 5th, 2015 here. Here are your news and I zero touch here at 8:30 on this Wednesday morning. He's on to the full president of some state. But Donald Trump said he's not going to tell what it is that he has proposed great wall to keep out illegal immigrants, but change mind when he visit the Mexican border. As the drama of the first GOP debate, Donald Trump has went out of script. The FBI has begun investigating the security of Hillary Clinton's private email server, and an attorney for the Democratic presidential frontrunner confirmed to Fox News late Tuesday. The Senate failed to clear a procedural hurdle Monday on a measure that would have stripped Planned Parenthood of federal funding after a series of controversial videos with surfaced which suggests an organization to sell fetal tissue for the research. The U.S. Senate who killed Aliyah in Zimbabwe on done nothing wrong and was a good man. AFP quotes, the hunter was led the expedition as sane. In Pensacola, Florida, investigators in Florida Panhandle are looking at the deaths of a woman and her two adult sons as a ritual killing that could have been connected to the recent blue moon. In Nairobi, Kenya, 2 people died and 25 others were rescued after a passenger boat about a 2 dozen passengers collided with a fishing boat on Lake Victoria, police officials said on Wednesday. In Boston, severe thunderstorms rolled from 7 week the second time on Tuesday after more than thunderstorms left more than 100,000 people without power in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. Pope Francis raves as he addresses the crowd at St. Peter's Square as Pope Francis says remarried divorced Catholics still in church. 2 passenger trains have derailed over the bridge in central India, killed at least 24 people, saying officials that trains were traveling in opposite directions crossing a small bridge near that was flooded by heavy monsoon rains. Palestinian West Bank soccer team will play in Gaza for the first time since 2000. Top freediver disappears off Spanish coast is a sport that is by nature tests a very limited human endurance and frequently finds them. Authorities on Monday arrested a man accused of shooting and killing John Bolton, a Memphis police officer, over the weekend. Terrain Wilmore, 29, turned himself in and followed a manhunt that began with Bolton's death on Saturday. Half of Black State police have treated him unfairly. Conservationists in Arizona are ramping up efforts to stop the federal government from rounding up herds of wild horses, and a local force and move reports say put the animals' lives in jeopardy. U.S. Park Police have detained a second man for question after someone fired a gun inside a car at the National Mall. Witness reported fired in the car and a shot fired Tuesday afternoon in Southwest Washington between the World War II memorial. In New York, Federal Reserve policymakers have not yet decided whether to raise interest rates as a closely watched media next month and as influential government in the U.S. Walt Disney Company set a record for profit in its most recent fiscal quarter, but warned that dramatic changes in the television landscape could eat into their earnings. Washington, the International Monetary Fund should put off any move to eliminate the renminbi to its benchmark category major currency as after September 2016. Discovery Communication Company reported Wednesday that its revenue grew less than expected because of currency headwinds and slowed international growth. All right, looking at the stock market here, the Dow 75.50.6 to start off. SP 529.3.32 and Nasdaq 5,105.55. The legendary sci-fi classic Star Wars and Star Trek making a permanent mark on the surface of Sharon thanks to NASA's New Horizons spacecraft. Most publicly spend a good check of lives for agent for enough food and feed to create fine having loads that may be pawned or nectar and from the hive. There's concern over the potential health risk associated with a continued long-term pot use nothing new, but it is study that teenagers will begin smoking marijuana during late adolescence and are not actually at high risk for lung cancer and depression. Closer coordination between the healthcare facilities and public health departments could save 37,000 U.S. lives over 5 years by preventing infections from antibiotic-resistant germs that are from a nasty intestinal bug called C. difficile according. In St. Louis, Illinois, Department of Public Health, Champaign Public Health District, and McKinley Health Center are recommended students at the University of Illinois Champaign receive a booster shot as they need to get mumps vaccine before the fall. NHL News Time, 8:34. Time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox last night got pounded in the bottom of the seventh by the New York Yankees 13-3 as the Sox and Yankees go out again tonight at 7:05 p.m. at the Bronx. Here. Fans are unwhelmed by Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s announcement that Andrew Bardo will be his 49th opponent. The World Boxing Council and the World Boxing Association welterweight belts are on the line against the Haitian American power puncher. Washington. Sam Sosa recorded her five career victory Tuesday, moving to the second round of the City Open in Washington, the hardcore tournament, by beating Christina Miller 6-2, 6-2. Dave Dombrowski is out as president and general manager of the Detroit Tigers out of the round of the only 14 seasons in which he helped turn the franchise from an afterthought into one of the American League's powerhouses. Peter Teledusov is now 8:35, and it's time out for a traffic report on this Wednesday morning here, and look. Starting off down in Rhode Island here, we're 146 to the south side, so from Route 59 we have to Route 95 downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side, so from 295 way to downtown Providence. 95 on the southbound side, so from downtown Providence, all we have to work through the accidents here on 95 northbound on Nat Wells Avenue, and another accident 95 southbound around Route 37 here. 195 on the westbound side, so from Seacock area to downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side, so around Route 120 in Canton here. 24 on the northbound side, it is slow from Route 27 Brockton to Route 128. Route 8, Route 3 is northbound side, so from Derby Street here to the Braintree split. 120 on the northbound side, so from the Braintree split, all the way up to Route 95 in Canton. Southeast Expressway southbound side, so from the Pike Garden to the Braintree split. Southeast Expressway northbound side, it is so from Fredericksburg all the way out to Dorchester due to an accident on the Southeast Expressway southbound side rail. Exit 50, which is Morrissey Boulevard here. Mass Pike to the eastbound side, it is so from Western all the way out to the Austin Barton Tolls, to the Mass Pike to the westbound side, where the Austin Barton Tolls here. Mass Pike to the westbound side, it is so from Logan Airport all the way out to South Boston Road. Accident on the Southeast Expressway, the southbound side around South Station here. Mass Pike to the westbound side, so from the Newton corner here. 290 in the eastbound side, so from Shrewsbury all the way up to Route 495 in Westport. 495 in the northbound side, it is slow around 290 in Worcester here. 120 on the northbound side, it is so from Needham all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham here. Route 120 on the southbound side, so from Reddit all the way out to Waltham here. 93 to the southbound side, so from Reddit all the way out to the Zachem Bridge. Route 1 to the southbound side, so from Chelsea all the way out to the Charlestown around Route 93 here. 7 tunnel is a little slow here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from Route 185 and all the way out to North Newark, and then Route 3 southbound. It breaks again around Route 120 in Burlington here. 93 to the southbound side, so after Route 185 in Lawrence here. Route 2 to the westbound side, so for the Fitchburg stretch. Route 2 to the eastbound side, so around Route 185 in Littleton here. 95 is looking good from Peabody all the way up to the Portsmouth Rapture here, and the main turnpike is looking good from York all the way to the Augusta via Portland here, and 93 on the southbound side, got an exit around Route 3 to Silver Metro, so expect some delays here. But otherwise, all the highways and Grand State are looking good here. Route 120 to the northbound side, a little slow for the Gloucester stretch here. Alright, look at that MBTA alerts here at 8:38 here. Green Line B branch Pearson, minor delays between Pleasant Street and Boston College doing an early disabled train. Red Line and Pearson, minor delays doing an early disabled train at Charles MGH on the Cabrera Rail. Providence Stoughton Line, train 803, 7:20 a.m. from substation will be terminated at TF Green, and passengers will be bused to Wickford Junction. Providence Stoughton Line, train 812, 7:42 a.m. from Wickford Junction will originate at TF Green, and a bus will be provided at Wickford Junction to TF Green. Providence Stoughton Line, train due to Amtrak single problems of Wickford Junction trains from Wickford may be delayed 10 to 20 minutes. Watch for updates at Providence Stoughton Line, train 814, 9:10 a.m. from Wickford Junction will originate at TF Green, and a bus will be provided from Wickford Junction to TF Green. And on the ferries are looking good. Peter Teledusov is now 8:39 here, and it is time now for a weather reporter in the aftermath of the severe weather that took place yesterday. A lot of hail, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, a lot of thunder and lightning here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. First, hazardous weather outlook here. Day 1, today, tonight, there will be a low probably of any thunderstorm brews, severe hail, or temperature winds later today. Day 2 for 7, Thursday to Tuesday, no hazard weather expected at this time. Here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, slight chance of showers between 3 and 4 p.m. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Most of the skies are about 86 degrees. Light westward increase at a 5 to 9 miles per hour in the morning. Chance of 30%. Tonight, chance of showers and thunderstorms before 7 p.m. Thunderstorms put a small hail and gusting winds, mostly skies gradually becoming clear skies, low about 56 degrees. West about 6 miles coming after midnight. Chance of 30%. Thursday, Center Park sky about 81 about 60 degrees. Westward about 5 to 7 miles per hour. With calm wind shifting on Thursday night. Friday, slight change of rain. Punt center most skies about 78 about 59 degrees. Eastward about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Chance patient 20%. Saturday, punt skies about 75 about 39 degrees. Sunday, most of the podcast skies about 67 about 62 degrees. And Monday, chance of showers, punt center most skies about 78 about 62 degrees. Chance patient 30%. And for Tuesday, punt skies about 78 degrees. Here, not temperature at 8:41 a.m. Steady day at 69 degrees with fair skies and the humidity 81%. And that is going to be for the Patriot Channel morning news on this Wednesday morning, August 5th, 2015 PCM. Good morning with good positive. 11 a.m. for 11 a.m. report. Have a good night.